Have we? All right, YouTube should be up and going very soon. And let me grab a message, streaming alert. We want to copy the text. Live on Twitch and YouTube, streaming ED. And doing some live coding. What could go wrong? Come say hi. And fresh. I can see my system is slightly struggling, the MacBook Pro, which it really shouldn't. Hello, I can hear myself, which it really shouldn't. I'm not sure why it does though. Alright. Yep, cool. And let me go to Project SeamStar. And let's see, there is a self-promotion channel on this. Self-promo GG. Oh. Okay. All right. So we are starting, and I can see both of my YouTube and Twitch, which is great. All right, let me come back to the game, and we can start the game. Something I am trying to figure out is somehow my MacBook Pro is locked to like 50-60 watts. It's not a bad thing, but I'm trying to figure out why is it locked. A bit strange. Do I have like a power mode control thingy? All right. Let's see. I heard something beeping. One thing, let me see if I go back to OBS and strange. OBS can stream to my Twitch, but somehow it doesn't give me the Twitch chat and whatnot. So a bit strange. Let me see. Can you guys see what I am seeing? Yes. Window. Window. Cool. So that's the preview. That's the program. Yeah. So I do have a Discord that's tracking everything that I'm doing with my ED control room project. And now I just need to edit the tag as this is done. All right. Now, let's see. Let's go back to the game. And actually, let's come back. Come back to the web, because we do need to look for what kind of trade routes we want to do. Let's see. Oh, right. Hold on. Me forget. Okay, there's nothing sensitive on that particular screen. Even the stream settings doesn't give you the stream keys, which is good. Very good practice. All right, and what system are we in right now? Can I have a look? Does it tell me? Now I have like 1 billion credits in the game, which is Great. Da, 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 da. Logs and flight log. Uh-huh. I think we are here. We are at this particular thingy. And... Oh, seriously though. I'm not sure why my Mac is locked to only 55 watts. Minimum demand, set this to 5,000 as well. I'm fine to travel a bit. Maximum station distance is that, sure. So if we travel around, ooh, 3 light second and 37 light second, that's really good. Uh-huh. All right, let's head over there, but let's see. Can I show you my terminal? Oh, right. Actually, I have something new I want to try. If I go back to my OBS, right? Uh, hmm. Hmm. Something changed because I know my Mac can go up to like about 70 to 90 watts, but now it's just drawing merely 50 watts. Why? And it is slowing down. All right, that is bugging me. So let me double check with Claude. Any reason why my Mac is locked to only 50 watt to 60 watts? I have seen it pushing to 70/80/90 watts. My MacBook Pro. That's a bit weird. Let me double check. Oh, right. Let's go back to the game. Battery, the power delivery from the charger, the thermal throttling. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely thermal throttling. It's 74 degrees, but it should be fine. Power delivery from the charger. Let me double check. How much power are we getting from the charger? We're getting 94 watts. Battery state is low. It's not low. Battery, if I go into the battery, do I have low power mode enabled? Let's see. Battery on power adapter, it's always going to be high power. Yeah. Let's see if that changes things. Doesn't really change too much. It's a bit odd. Yeah, it's usually peaks around 92 watts. No, it's only 50 watts. I'm gonna quit a few apps that I don't need. There's not that many. And let's see, I do want to change. Let's see, if we're going to terminal focused, and this thing I want to show, I want to give this, yeah, give Ghosty another try. See whether if we go to, oh, it does, Ghosty doesn't work in this case. As what we have found out last time, so we gotta go to iTerm because iTerm is not GPS rendered, I mean GPU rendered. Let's see, and I can go to control room and I can do a Tmux connect. That way you can see what I'm seeing. And let me change this to iTerm. Yes. And that should work. Yes, that works. Let's do game and terminal. If I go game and terminal, it's processed left panels. It is using left panels, and somehow this is turned off. Oh, I see. I see what I have done before. Now you can see. All right, cool. And now I can do a focused view. Let me double check. Anyone speaking on Twitch or YouTube? No one. That's fine. Everything's all right. It's just really slow. Something is holding back my Mac. It's 73C. That's not a lot. Okay, I probably shouldn't do it here. All right. Let me see. Inara, yes. Let's head over to this system. It would be funny that I would need to restart my machine, wouldn't it? It has been running for a few days. Memory pressure is fine. It has been running for 15 days, haven't had a shutdown. This is gonna be funny. Things work. Things work. Let's see. We just want to test some commands, and let's see. I gotta be prepared to switch back to our Elite Dangerous, and let me open up this window. There we go. It should work. Hey, it does work. Oh, sorry about the bubbling sound. I was having a bit of a coke.
Setting destination to Tashir sector MNT3-6.
Okay, that is definitely something that I do not want to happen. Let's see, ship. Do I want auto launch? I don't really want auto launch and auto dock anymore. Let's just launch. And let me see. Yeah, you are still looking at that. We can put it on the side, and so while we're flying, I can okay, this is next slice that's committed. One more thing to change is that you don't need both server and client to do the announcements. I just need the clients to do announcements. But on the server, ideally, I want to see whatever is going into the activity logs. It has logs in server. Next best slice, hold, and then move on to the next slice. All right, let's see. We're back in the game, and
hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
ooh. Oh, this is my own adjusted keyboard setup. Now I remember why I was going so full on with the speed. But I gotta say, Caspian is pretty beefy, so we're fine. And let's see if I can go back here and go back here and say escape. We are escaping the mass lock in about five seconds. At least we should be if we undo our landing gear. I'm thinking about plugging in my my flight sticks. But let's see, we are, how many jumps are there? Actually, just one jump. I thought there would be more jumps.
Frameshift drive charging.
And let's have a look at the game and the web. Hello, game and web. Right, if we go back to the...
Jumping to the next system.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Game and web, just web. Let's see, which system are we going to? It is called Moriarty Enterprise. Fancy
You
name.
are dropping out of hyperspace jump, Captain.
How many Siri are there? Alright, let's go back to game only. This is much easier to operate. And we want to go to Moriarty Enterprise, which is only 3 light seconds away from the star. I don't know how these stations are built and not getting burned up in the sky. Sometimes if you're going too fast, and this would help. Oh wow, it does help.
Approach
was
the
only
Moriarty
3.
Enterprise.
Yes, yes. Hold on. We're in no hurry. We just need to park our ship.
Mike, Romeo, Charlie, you may access this station by submitting a prior request.
And let's stop here. Let's see. Terminal focused, sure. Here. And we can kill that. We can kill that. How is it going? I do like how I designed or how I structured this repository with Codex, with ChatGPT or GPT in this case, where it is very structured and it is very structured and it has a lot of test coverage. So whenever it is making changes, it will make sure that the previous test would still pass in a sensible way. And so far, it is maintaining a high quality of the development that we have been doing. Project EDE control room. I almost said Project SimStar. All right. Okay. I think we can restart the server and restart the connection. There we go.
Hello, Captain.
Nice. Now we just have one voice rather than 2 voices in our heads. And let's see. Hey, where's that space station? It didn't move. It's still here.
Access permitted. Plot route for approach to landing pad 25.
I am wondering.
Docking cancellation approved.
Yeah. Let's see. Right. I could do dock. Huh. Submit input. Submit input. All right. Something broke. In our in our latest changes. I'm not sure what exactly broke what we were doing, but before it was working.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. Okay. Actually, we should do a git status here if we can. Seems to be clean. Yep. Git status is clean. Something broke. When I type in doc or dst sol, I just get a submit input and nothing else. Why? I was talking about how it has a lot of test coverage, but I have been running into a few cases where it will say, hey, all the tests passed, everything passed, but I can still observe bugs within the repository. There are some gaps. The automated or the code testing just doesn't really cover that. Yep, found the regression. The last refactor switched the WebSocket path to call command handler.submit input, but headless control room host only implements handle remote input, so remote command.submit input stopped hitting the dedicated remote entry seam and fell through the wrong path. I'm patching that, adding coverage for doc dest style active operator commands. All right, supposedly that fixed whatever is causing this issue.
Hello,
And
Captain.
hello, let's try doc. So it still works. Great.
Please make your way to landing pad 17.
Engaging auto docking sequence.
Oh yeah, there's no more auto docking sequence anymore. Well, there is. It's just called Captain Nicholas.
meters from touchdown.
Okay. I didn't intend to deploy my hard points. Sorry about that. And I see number 17 is right here. I know, this is no fire zone. Why does it overshoot so easily? Seems to me it's still easier to play this on a stick. Now I really miss my stick. Nah, that sounds wrong. I mean my flight stick. Get your mind up to the gutter. And landing gear?
Attention, Commander. You have not deployed landing gear.
I have.
Landing gear deployed.
That is almost perfect.
Docking complete.
Alright, let me double check. What can you guys see? Probably should switch back to game only for a while. And nothing on the YouTube, nothing on the Twitch. That's fine. I do hear the fan going crazy. Kind of makes sense. It's getting warm. All right, we have landed. The next thing is we want to see the web focused. And actually, we want to see everything. We want to see the game. We want to see the terminal. We also want to see the web, so we can set up the next command that we're going to test. We are testing whole, and station 1 we're buying arc raw nomic. Hey, that treatment. Station 1 name is exactly this place. Station 1 system is where we are. And station 1 online is no. Station 2 we're buying steel. Easy. I'll just type that out. Station 2 name is Miller Depot. Miller Depot. Miller Depot. And it's again at Bernard Star. That we can actually just do a copy and paste. It's online. It's not online. And I'm gonna make that slightly smaller. It's 2 seconds is fine. Whole time out, I would say that is 1200 seconds. Space adventure. I'm talking to my friend. Just joking around. He has to put kids to sleep. His own kids to sleep. And I was saying, hey, put me on as a what would you call it, sleep program, and join me for space adventure. 1200 seconds is fine, and we are running the program now.
Buying full cargo of agronomic treatment.
I would do maybe one run on the Mac, and I'll probably restart the Mac and restarting the stream, because the Mac is not really operating at maximum capacity. And I will boot up my Windows machine, and I will test this remote server thingy while I run the server, the ED control room server on the Windows machine, and see how well that works. And that way I can also fly the ship with my sticks.
Setting destination to Barnard Star. Undocking. Stand by.
This is what I have dreamed of, where we could just I can connect to my Windows machine's ED control room instance and control it from my Mac. But I gotta say, the Mac is running pretty much fine. Right, retract the landing gear, and we will be boosting away. That is part of the hauling program. Had a bit more drink.
Station cleared. Frame shift drive online. Captain, ready to jump.
Okay. I am curious. If I change the configuration locally on my client, for example, what it should call my, like, what kind of title it should call me, whether it's captain, it's commander, or the character's name that I put into the system, would it be
We are
reflected?
dropping out of hyperspace jump, Captain. Captain, Miller Depot is next on our list to visit.
It's an outpost, isn't it? Would it be reflected in the remote server? Because I don't think that should work. The only way it should work is if we change the configuration on the remote, it will change the configuration for our program. But we can definitely ask GPT about how is that implemented right now. And I was just thinking about, it would be nice if we can have an interface, have a user interface. Let's see, in the terminal, say if I can just do config, and it will give me a list of configuration that I can search for. And I can say, hey, I just want to change this particular configuration to something else. For example, I can just say, hey, I want to change the market buying default delay to like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, something like that. It'll be nice to have. All right, focus. I need to pilot this ship. I wonder what is this outpost orbiting, because it doesn't seem like it's orbiting around anything. We can make it. We can make it. There we go.
Approaching Miller Depot. Requesting docking permission at Miller Depot.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to change. I just realized.
Engaging auto docking sequence.
Yes, yes. If I do, if I give you the terminal focused, right? If I do Control C, it quits the whole program. But I don't think it has stopped. I don't think it has stopped this program
Captain.
itself. So I need to fix that. So rather than having the client directly quit on Control C, I need to change it in a way that it will stop, it will forward that Control C sequence to the server first, until the server decides, hey, you can close it.
You're on course, Commander. Ground crew on standby.
Uh-huh. So we're going to landing pad number 2. This is much easier to operate on VR, in VR. Kill the speed, move over, deploy our landing gear, and we can drop. It's a bit far from where we need to go. But we can fix that. We can definitely fix that. And we land. Ooh, we're almost right on target.
Docking complete.
I know, right?
Ship is fully fueled up and repaired, Captain.
And how much are we making per
Selling
run?
agronomic treatment. Station demand for agronomic treatment is low at 0 units.
But we're still making
Sale complete. Revenue 13.7 million.
13
credits.
million.
Buying full cargo of steel.
There is a gap in the program where we can operate, which is right after it sets our galaxy map target, and right before we leave the station, we take off our landing gear. That's when it takes over again.
Cargo secured.
Capacity.
And we're launching automatically. I had a feature request from Mr. V,
Undocking. Stand by.
my friend and my community
Setting
member,
destination
Mr.
to
V.
Tashitter Sector MNTB3-6.
He wants to have randomized delays or timings on the key presses. I think there's a few ways we can do it. At least for the sleep, because it is right now taking a function, it's rather easy to just change the default function we're passing in to include a default randomized delay. That's rather easy to do. Mimic human inputs.
Landing gear retracted.
I said something about asking ChatGPT, but now I forgot.
Frame shift drive.
Station
charging.
cleared. Frame shift drive online. Captain, ready to jump.
I have already aligned. Oh, sorry. What you're looking is just the terminal screen.
Jumping to the
I
next
should
system.
have switched it over to the game only. Well, not game only, but game and terminal screen. Sorry about that.
We are dropping out of hyperspace jump, Captain. Captain, Moriarty Enterprise is next on our list to visit.
I know. I know. And that is exactly where we're going. And I'd like to put on Super Cruise Assist. It seems that this station, at least, right, is just orbiting the sun. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just slipping my Super Cruise Assist. It only engages when I want it to. I actually didn't need it.
Approaching Moriarty Enterprise. Requesting docking permission at Moriarty Enterprise.
Actually, I don't need to restart my MacBook. Now I think about that, I can just start my PC and use my PC to run all this while I watch on the Mac and control EV control room from the Mac. We kill the speed and we line up.
Scan detected.
Whoa!
Damage.
We're going a bit too fast. 32. I see 32. We took about 17% of damage. I am driving a bit more and more recklessly as I get better at landing. The other thing is, not in VR, really limits how much I can see, because basically in VR, all that is available to me. I just need to move my head around. But in 2D, it's getting a bit tricky. Landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Ooh. A little bit too fast. And we want flat, like that, and wiggle wiggle. Nice.
Docking complete.
Right, I want to stop the program, but
Captain.
Enjoy your stay with us.
I know it doesn't stop unless I kill the server, so that's the next thing I want to do. Finished server process, and it's still stuck. All right, let's see. One more issue. When we do Control-C/Control-D in clients, when connected to a server, but we can't see. Now you can see better. For people who just joined the stream, welcome, welcome. We are doing a bit live streaming, live coding, and what would you call it? Live gaming, I guess. I am working on my ED control room project. If you ask, what is the ED control room? It is a program I wrote to myself. It helps me with, say, hauling.
Hello, Captain.
And hello. It also helps with some other commands. Actually, stop. If I say commands, it actually shows a list of commands that's available. Docking, undocking, jumping, escaping the mass lock from a station or from any kind of objects. Boosting away, it just does boost 3 times. Buying things, selling things, and you can do a 2-way hauling program. That's the most refined program that we have. It helps you with anything that's getting close to a station that can basically not touching my keyboard or mouse and hand it off to this project, this program, and I can resume my control after it gets out of the program, especially if I have auto docking and auto launching enabled. That way it's less manual work. But still, if I'm flying with my flight sticks, I really enjoy using flying, like landing and manually launching. Anyway, we are working on our ED control room, and I noticed an issue. Whenever we do Control-C or Control-D in clients when connected to a server, it doesn't cancel the active routine first, but exit the clients. You see how that would be an issue, right? We do want to add a control. We want to distinguish between Control C and Control D now. Control C would be cancelling active routing, and Control D twice would mean exiting the program. And we should prompt active routing, but default to not canceling. Prompt active routine, and whether user wants to also cancel when exiting, not existing but exiting, but default to not canceling. Confirm your understanding, please. Right, let's see. All right. While ChatGPT is figuring this out, yes, current problem in connect mode. I should boot up my PC. Give me a second. And I should sell my full cargo. Easy peasy. There's something else I want to try. Let's restart the server and restart the client. Yes, for token, I'm just using 101. Token. Hold on a second. Let me double
Hello,
check.
Captain.
Hello, how are you doing? Okay, good. Good. Let's get back to this, and we can say sell. Let's get back to the game, and it looks like that. As long as we have cargo, it will try to sell everything. Huh. Wait. That's not right. Found a bug. Observation connection lost. Okay. We are selling all the cargo, which should be steel. Do we have steel? But we're on the bar of silver. Oh, we missed one. I wonder why. Hey, you stop. Okay. Let's try restarting this thing. Everything's still there. Off by one. I haven't seen that for quite a while. It might be because I was a bit late when I was
Hello,
heading
Captain.
back. There we go. But we executed every other command successfully. I should have just waited because it knows how to correct itself. I actually went to turn on my fan because it was getting warm. And did it sell? Nope, it didn't. Still at position 60. So, attempt 2. Let's see how it does, how well it does. I have fixed this particular issue a few times already. So we still have full cargo. Hey, this time it worked. I'm not sure what happened.
Sale complete.
Okay.
Revenue 2.3 million
Nice.
credits.
Very good. Very, very good. So current problem, yep. Let me transition to this view so you can see more clearly. Oh. Right. In connect mode, acting like local client exit keys. This is wrong. Yep. Desired behavior. Control C means cancel the active routine, not exit the client. Control D is now distinct from Control C. Control D should be an exit path but require 2 presses. On client, exit while a remote routine is active, which should prompt whether to also cancel the remote routine. Default should be to exit without canceling the remote routine. So the control model becomes Control C, routine cancellation intent, Control D once on the exit / warn. Control D again is confirm the exit. If exiting while active operator on a running remote routine, prompt about canceling the routine to defaulting to no. That matches my understanding. Yes. Actually, I would like to compact your memory. And while your memory is being compacted, let me strange. I have started my... Oh yeah, it's there. It's there. It's just my Windows machine. It is there. Let's see. I don't want to log into Steam and start the game, start the OBS. But to start the game, right, I would like to say this is not launching in VR mode because I... now you're seeing a black screen. Yes, that's because me being silly. I see. Let's see. How can I do this properly? I'm gonna exit the game from here because I'm starting the game on my PC now. And that should prove to be a better experience. And now you're seeing a dark screen. I know, how sad. Play. Continue. And we're launching Elite Dangerous on the PC. And very soon we will have footage from the PC piping through the network coming into my MacBook. There we go. Yes. Very good. Love it. Alright, I can put the terminal to the side. No one said anything yet in the chat. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Let me find that gift for my friend. Indeed, 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 indeed. If you haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's a fantastic TV show. Alright, let's see. We do want to continue. It's a private group. It's that. Give me a second. I will be right back. I will be taking a very short break, and I have a few things to do. It's a bio break, and I'll grab my Quest. I'm not playing this in VR, but I'd rather have a big screen in front of me, so that way it feels a bit more, I feel like I have more space to work with, especially with streaming and game. It's all on my 14-inch MacBook Pro. It's quite tiny right now. So give me a few minutes and we will resume our demonstration and live coding and whatnot. Hello? Oh, that is a bit weird. Why can't I hear anything? Ah, I know why. Because it is being passed through to my headset. I have connected my headset. If I go back to my... If I can see it, external headphones. Yeah, now I can hear myself. There is not much... what would we call it? There is not much music going on. Let me see. What is happening? Right. let's go back to terminal focused for now. And yes, we are back. I forgot to turn on BRB scene, but that's fine. And let's see, Parsec is here. Now I can see all my streams and I can see the game. Oh, that's wonderful. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Docking bay access is bidirectional. Please keep the airlock clear at all times. Thank you.
All right. Let's see. What are we doing now? Oh, right. Right. Let me see. I am on my Mac, and I want to switch to my terminal. Yes, and please implement. Cool. And now we can see. We can have a look. We can stop that. We can quit that, and we can push our latest changes up to GitHub. So if I go into my Windows, if I do it like that, I do remember on Windows we also have terminal. Yeah, of course. And there we go. You can see my Windows terminal as well. And I would go cd, yes, and I will go git pull, and I will do git checkout codec / control room session state. It doesn't have the tab completion as I'm used to, but hey, we can do UV. I do need to come back to my Mac to ask it what codecs. I don't need to upgrade if I am opening up a server on my local LAN PC and opening ports just to my current machine, which is in the same LAN but a Mac. What commands do I need? I imagine it's going to be uv run control room .py token and oh right, I forgot. I do need to plug in power for my Quest, otherwise it's gonna die very soon. And there was a bad Australian, a joke about Australian English that one of my teammates a long time ago told me. It goes like this. A Australian was in the US, so someone in the US asked him like, hey, when did you come? And he said, oh, I came here to die. And leaving the American quite puzzled, because he asking about when did he arrive, not that why he came. On the Mac, all right, let's just do that. I don't think I need the port either, just need to serve and host. But the big but is there a way that oh right, the PC firewall, you also need a firewall rule. If you want, I can give you the exact firewall command that we do not. Is there any risk if we run this on 0.0.0.0? anyway, we could just bind to the local LAN network. I don't think there is, but if I really wanted, like, if I really want to tweak it, I can install Tailscale and use Tailscale to do that. So if the firewall is permissive, you can expose more broadly than intended. The shared token helps, but it's not the same as limiting network reachability. Yep, if you only want bind to the host actual LAN IP instead. All right, give me a second. Let me have a look at your IP. Why are there so many different things to do settings in Windows? There's settings, there's control panel, there's device manager, and I think a few other things as well. All right, let's see. Network and internet. I do remember it is 175. Okay. Let's try this. So we're doing uv run control room. Definitely not the Jason. Jason, not you. Oh, right, that's why. I added one more. Control room.py. Host is 192.168.50.175. And we can say, and let's see, can I click? I cannot click, but I can do that. And token is, I'm not sure I like 1001, but let's see.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, but that's not what I want. Oh, I forgot to say serve. There we go. That should help. Do you want allow public and private network access to access this app? Has blocked some features. We do want to say allow. And it is running on just that. And let's see. If I come back to my own terminal on the Mac, we can say connect. Actually, hold on. Connect. Yep, that's all right. Oh, right. I can leave that on. We can see this in action. Let's see. Switch to that. 192.168.50.175. On local network.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, it seems that we are connected. Oh my god, that is so cool. So damn cool. Okay. All right. Let's see. If I go back to the game in Windows, right? Yes. And let's do a very simple test. If I come back to here, oh right, I forgot. In Windows, we're still seeing the thing, the terminal. Which do I really want the terminal to be here? I don't think I need the terminal. I'm gonna minimize it and get back to the game. Yes, we are in the game. And what kind of command should we try? This is really cool. This is really cool. We can try run hauling again. And replay browser open and close. So there's nothing in the history yet. So, oh, how about we try home set? Huh, I can't delete, I can only type. That's one more issue we need to figure out. And hello? Something went wrong. I can't send. Connection is definitely opened. Okay, that didn't work. How about we try something simple? Hi. Yeah, we can't send it over the network. So this one, right now, doesn't quite work. But, hold on. Let me create a different window so we can persist this layout. And let's see. If I do serve locally, right? And
Hello, Commander.
and if I do connect, oh, actually, that's the wrong window. That's the wrong branch. I was wondering, why did you have that? Sessions, not this one. Session. Yeah, session state. Control room, session state. Cool. Oh, I haven't pushed to this one. Oh, that's weird. It does say I have 5 commits. But no, I do not have 5 commits that I haven't pushed. Interesting. Anyway, you can't see, can you? Hold on. Let me do one more thing. UV connect to the local host and UV serve on the local host. Work trees, control room, session state, and then UV connect token like that. And now I can show you. Isn't that cool? And
Hello, Captain.
hello. If we say that, see, I can actually edit here. So something is not quite right about the connection when it was over the internet or something. Interesting. But I did see it connect. So if I try that, right, that is executing.
Hello, Captain.
Oops. It still haven't implemented my request yet. Let's come back here. Implement this. Oh, actually, why did you go to another work tree? Darn. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, great. It moved to the target again. Remote quit. Uh-huh. Since when did you move to the remote quit? All right. And let's see. Control room, remote, quit. And we want to do mice trust. Control room, remote, quit. And we want to push. Yes. We want to do a connect very soon because we want to try this thing out again.
Hello, Captain.
That is still not quite right. Oh, that is based off main. Ah, damn it. Okay, I do need to fix this. One, do not put it into a new work tree. Just put it on top of session state to let me know how many work trees we have, and how many hasn't been merged back into main local work trees, of course. Now it actually becomes more of a live coding rather than plain Elite Dangerous. I put this slice because the current checkout, I'm checking the local work trees inventories, and I can tell you exactly what exists and which ones are not merged back.
Greetings to all visitors. Please alight at your assigned pad. And thanks for choosing this facility.
I already made a slice on a fresh because the active checkout, but I can move it. I'm checking that session state is clean. Oh. Wait, what? Ah, right. I did ask it to cherry pick. Sure. And there are merge conflicts. Of course there are merge conflicts.
Commanders to avoid blocking access to docking pads during arrival and departure.
Hey, Meddler 34, welcome, welcome. We are doing a bit of live coding, trying to figure out why my project is not working as intended. How's your day going? Right, I should leave myself a note, set up some kind of, we do have streaming after action report channel, Nicholas, set up Twitch/YouTube commands. Thank you, thank you. I am having a wonderful day so far. Just working through some kinks and quirks in my program while we are playing a bit of Elite Dangerous.
If you're unable to complete docking procedure within your time slot, you will need to exit the bay and resubmit the docking request.
Okay, while it is working on that, let's put it to the side, and I can do a bit of manual buying and selling, manual hauling, which is not fun, but I can't show the remote connectivity. I think we are buying ergonomic something something. Let me have a see. Agronomic treatment. It's a chemical. Yep. Oh, it's the first thing in the list, and we're just buying full cargo. Buy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Exactly. That's what we want. And launch. Do you want me to stage resolved? Sure, no problem.
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart safe.
Hey, I didn't mean to deploy my hard points. Let's see. I can still use my sticks. My flight sticks to operate this, yes. Okay, we are a little bit too tall. Woo! Almost got clamped our head. And we do have to do a bit manual galaxy map destination setting. Where are we? Where are we? Oh yeah. What's the next system we're going to? Let's see. The next system we're going to is Bernard Star. Let's search for that. Actually, it's just that. Hey! Didn't mean to go that far. Can I just select? I can. Alright, that worked. Let's get out of this interface. And we should be able to do...
Cannot comply.
Landing gear is still up. Silly me.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah. Full throttle. And can we jump already? We can. Alright, and now I can go back to my terminal to have a look.
Ready to engage.
It is affecting the, what would you call it? The cursor in my...
4, 3.
I am gonna change this. I don't like how whenever you go into jumping in between systems in Elite, it just disables whatever kind of menu you have, and nothing actually works in the ship. Ooh, actually, I do need to dive a little bit and kill my speed. And let's say controls, ship controls, and mouse controls, we are setting it to off. No more. Cancel, apply. There we go. And the mouse shouldn't affect us anymore. Right, there are 11 and 12 total. 1 is the main checkout. 11 are auxiliary worktrees. Currently have branch tips not fully merged back into main. Oh, but I thought we have merged most of them back into main. Remote quit still exists locally. The change so that worktree is redundant. I reran the targeted control room tests. Okay, if you want, yes please. And also I want you to spin up a few agents to tell me exactly what is not merged back into main for each of those work trees. Spin up 5. Let's do 5. And let's see. Now, at least if we go here and if we restart our server, and
Hello,
that
Captain.
is... Oh, right. Damn it. Control room session state. Control room session state. And I do want to clear that. UV run, yes. And UV run that, yep.
Hello, Captain.
And if I try, say if I try DST Soul, Control C would cancel that. And if I say, well, what happened there? Oh, I see. And okay. Something weird happened. Okay, I am gonna kill this for now. Session state. Session state. Serve and connect.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, we're back. And if I try Control R, Oh, right. Because it is in its own folder, so it doesn't actually have any histories. That makes sense. Anyway, let's see. If I do Control D, yep, cool. We exit, and I do want to see this thing, and also want you to be able to see that. That is my game and my Windows terminal or PowerShell running on my Windows PC. Git pull, actually git status. Git pull, yes, that is exactly the branch that we want, and it has updated. Great, and we can do the same thing. We run that, and now we can come back to our. This is running on our Mac. This thing, and give me a second. Let me find that command. Connect to the local host. Well, not local host, but to the PC.
Hello,
Cool.
Captain.
Hello. And let's see. I do want to put my terminal to the side, and I can probably just hide this away in my OBS because it doesn't really matter too much. Let's see, if I move over to Miller Depot, and I think I'm going a little bit over. Nope, still good, still very good. All right, almost there. And once we are there, we can try a program and to see what is happening and why things are not happening. We can start our live debugging session. I wish I'm playing this game in VR because it looks so much prettier in VR, and things, you can tell the depth in VR, even though it's fake depth. But you can still tell the depth in VR much better than flat screen. But with streams to manage, with coding to do, and with VR, it's gonna be difficult, isn't it? I do have an idea how can I do that, but it's just gonna be juggling quite a few things all at the same time, which I don't really want to do today. And the other thing is, I haven't set up stabilization yet. So with me moving my head around in VR, your view will be a little bit bumpy, especially when I'm in the station looking at a menu. When we're outside, we're in the space, it's fine. Wow, 001, that's a new record for me.
Approaching Miller Depot.
Yes, we are approaching Miller Depot.
Zorgon Peterson, Mike Romeo Charlie. We look forward to receiving you at this station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your...
I'm gonna park it here, and I'm gonna see whether I can trigger my... it's not this. I'm gonna close that for now. It is this one. Yep. I'm gonna see if I can trigger docking. No, no way. And does it work? Oh my god, it works! Damn! Hot damn!
Engaging auto docking sequence.
It works! Hey guys, it works! It looks like magic to you guys, but on the Windows PC, I'm running the server of the ED control room, and on the Mac, I'm running a client. Oh my god, this is so exciting!
1,000 meters from touchdown.
And we're landing on pad 24. Yeah. So basically we go straight in. Oh, this is so good. This is the moment I have been waiting for. And deploy my landing gear, please.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, very nice. Oh, nice.
Ship is full.
It automatically refueled and repaired my ship. Oh god, this works. This bloody works. Oh my god. I didn't expect this to work, but it works. I'm very excited. Now, right, this thing, I can actually exit. Remote routing still running. What routing is still running? That's a bug. Yep. See? Okay. Now we're just stuck. Alright, there are some issues to be fixed. Remote quit, yes. But mostly, things work. Although this is a state that's like just stuck. I do need to take a screenshot. And alright, it is removing that, and it is spinning up 5 agents to audit. And let's see. It is working. While they are working and you are waiting, help me with this. We have discrepancy with the active routing somewhere. From my point of view, the routing has finished. The program reports a false positive. Okay. Spinning up another agent to look into it and fix it in the same work tree. All right. Dev GitHub app auth. I don't need that. I hit 2 behind 29 unique commits. Fix whole landing flow. Okay. I can't put a sub-agent directly into the shared checkout because Ripple policy requires each agent to use its own against the same branch now to trace the false positive. It is following rules, ChatGPT. All right, while it is doing all that, right, what are we buying here? I think we're buying steel. And we're selling, what do we have here? Actually, let's... Oh, right, I forgot. Is there a way that I can get out? of this mess? I think there is. Yep, and just do UV connect flame operator.
Hello, Captain.
Hey, a new sort of client, and I can say sell, and if I put this terminal to the side, we can see we should be selling things in game. It will sell all the cargoes automatically. And I can tell my friends and my community members.
Station demand for agronomic treatment is low at 0 units.
It works.
Sale
Ooh.
complete. Revenue, 13.7
Oh.
million credits.
This double agent with an echoing is really chilling. And now we let's switch to this view so you can see it better. We want to buy steel, and that means not but steel, but buy steel. That means we're buying all the steel. We have liftoff, Houston. I mean, we can remotely control room now from another PC, Mac, Linux, anything that can run control room. That is so cool.
Cargo hold.
Cargo
Maximum
secured.
Capacity.
Oh my god. Okay. There are some minor bugs we're still working through. There are some minor bugs we are still working through. You free to come to stream. I can explain on the stream. Much easier if you can just listen. All right. On dock. This is too cool. Oh, you are on the stream. Okay. So basically, this terminal window you're looking at is a terminal window that's running on the Mac, and it is connected to the control room that is running on the PC, and the game is actually running on the PC right now. And I'm controlling it with my flight sticks that's directly connected to the PC by USB. What kind of dark magic I have conjured
Landing gear retracted.
is basically... Ooh, they're fighting. I have got ChatGPT, or GPT, the coding agent, to split up the sort of background work and the foreground UI into a server and client architecture, so we can have multiple clients, and usually the first one would claim as the main active operator, so it can send commands. Or you can also claim the active operator role when you are connecting with a secondary
All clear.
client.
Sign
And
off.
now what we can do is,
Frameshift drive charging.
let's see,
Frameshift
oh,
drive.
that's why I haven't set a destination yet. Let me go into that view and set a destination. And so now, let's see.
Landing gear deployed.
I didn't want landing gear deployed. Undeploy. That's far? Is it far?
Setting destination to Tashider Sector MNTB 3-6.
That gives me chills, the double Siri voice. Who knew it would sound so good? Anyway, so basically now we have the backend split into its own server. You can now run UV, run control room, serve. Let me show you actually. It's easier if I show you.
Ready to engage.
Let's see. Oh, right. I need to push the stick forward. So you can run UV, run control room, serve. And you can say, I'm hosting this on my local 168.1. something IP address. And that is one command you need.
We are dropping out of hyperspace jump, Captain.
We are dropping out of hyperspace. And we should be careful because we could get into the sun. And let me see. No chats in either of the rooms. It's fine. And the other command that you need is UV run control room, and you can connect to your sort of, whether it's connected through LAN or whether it's connected through internet or Telescale. My program does not care. It just needs a IP address. And then it would also need a password. And so now you can connect your local control room instance to another instance that's running on another machine that you have. So this is the feature we have talked about for a long time, where when you are playing the game in full screen, you might want to be able to have another machine to be able to control the control room. And also, this opens up the opportunity for us to build a web application. So rather than having to look at this terminal application, let me just show you the terminal application, because this by default is running in a local server, local control room setting. Rather than having this as a terminal user interface, we can make it a web app. And imagine if we can do the Inara trade route searches within this web app. And you can say, oh, I want to do this one. You can select it, and it will say, hey, you can start hauling from this station. And once you get there, and we will get this thing started. It might also set up the first station for you too. Oh, there's so much opportunities that we can do. But, big but is that now there's some minor issues we need to address first, and then we can continue the development of the features and making sure it's feature complete. And then we can make a release, a new release. So basically, thank you to come to my blabbering TED Talk. And I hope you have enjoyed your experience. If you do, give me a like, subscribe, follow, and there will be more content like this all the time. Oh, right. I forgot to switch this to game only. Sorry. You couldn't see my game. You could just see the terminal, even though it's quite clear that I'm just flying in the space.
Approaching Moriarty Enterprise.
Yes, we are. And let's see, if I type dock.
Zorgan Peterson, Mike, Romeo, Charlie. Request docking permission prior to touching down.
What, docking? We have exited Super Cruise already. Does it not know? It doesn't know. Interesting. Oh. That's why. That's a local copy. Dock. There we go. It knows when we should dock. So good. Let me read your messages. Like. Thanks very much. Thanks for your like.
Engaging auto docking sequence.
There is no auto docking sequence. There's just me. And let's see. We just fly towards the opening of the spaceship. I mean, space station. So right now, all that feature is living on a branch. That's not main, but we will be merging that into main soon. As soon as we fix some of the minor bugs, and we're landing on pad 17. I'm gonna crash. You are gonna crash. Hey, where is pad 17? I see 13. And it's on the left. Oh, I see it. It's right below me.
Remove your vessel from the access zone or there will be consequences, Commander.
Sorry.
Attention, Commander. You have not deployed landing gear.
Yes, yes, yes. I didn't crash.
Landing gear deployed.
Hey, it worked. Whew. Nothing to worry about. I have been flying like this since I was
Welcome to the station, Commander.
-2 years old. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the coding, and they have come back with a full report. And now, root cause, routing teardown clear the routing active locally, but did not republish a fresh remote snapshot. So Kinetic client would keep seeing a finished routing still active. Remote cancel also resumed. Routing worker always assumed it always existed. Okay, and what changed? Now publish a fresh snapshot, and cancel active routing now handle missing workers as stealth state instead of exploding. Yeah, good GPT. There are a bunch of things that's ahead of protocol main, set protocol groundwork stat plus fixture alignment follow-up. Oh. Remote follow-up, remote observer client, session command transport, active operator promotion, prompt submit, and remote snapshot follow-ups. Ooh, okay. Then where do you come from, history-wise? Oh, you started from main 2. Okay. All right. Let's see. Promote live app token. I had 28. Same broad stack as PR13 on dev. Okay. Ignore these. PR13 on dev. Actually. Can you? The thing is, I have merged a few of the pull requests already. I can show you guys. We do have the session stay. We do have the remote quit. Actually, the easiest thing, push all those branches up to remote, and I will review them in GitHub. And I see control room session state. Damn, they have been working like this. I thought I was working with just one branch and one work tree. I didn't realize it was so many different branches and work tree. Working with agents. Fun times, fun times. And alright, let's just do that. I will review them in GitHub. Merge them or discard. Yeah, we are gonna merge them, but in a sane way. It needs to be handled with care. Give me a second. Cool, cool. First batch is in flight. Now we can switch to this scene. And can I make this? Oh, I can make it wider. Very neat. Very neat. Compare and create a pull request. Dev, GitHub, app, auth. Wait a minute. Haven't we can't automatically? Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do? Spin up agents and go into each branch and rebase each branch onto latest main. If latest main already contains the changes, then just report back, discard that branch without the actual rebase work. For these, oh, actually, sorry, you can't see. I mean, you do have eyes, you just can't see what I'm seeing. All right. I don't think there's, I'm gonna show you guys everything. So I don't think there's any actual changes that I need from this particular branch. It has been a very, very old branch. PR13 on dev. That is also a very old branch. It also can't automatically merge because it's stale. But I think the control rooms one, the rebased main, the remote follow-up, the landing, the fixed landing hall landing, fixed hall landing flow. Aha, that's the full name. It's a mouthful. So the protocol and the session state might be interesting to us. And new pull requests. I think these two are the same because we have merged them together. Protocol. I thought I had merged this already. I'm not sure that I need them. All right, let's see what the ChatGPT have to say. And meanwhile, we can do a whole. What are we doing here? We are doing hauling. We are buying. What are we buying here? Actually, we need to sell stuff, don't we? Forgot about that. Forgot about that completely. Sell. No active routine to cancel. Ooh, okay. Claim operator.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. Sell? This is another piece of work that we need to fix. All right. Sure. Found another issue in session state where when we do Control-C on client, it doesn't exit the prompt flows, i.e. whole So, audit result, both assigned branches are discardable. Ooh, nice. 3 branch pairs are now confirmed to be fully subsumed by origin main. Nice, nice, very nice. Let's bring up another agent and fix it in the current branch, in the session state branch and work tree page. All right, at least I can kill this one. There's nothing I can do with these two. I can only kill this window, or I can kill this panel, and I'm sure I can shut you down. I'm dispatching a focus worker off the session state line to fix remote control C during prompt flows. All right. A new worker is running on that. Scope I give it? Sure. Oh, it actually came back with all that. Kill them all. Burn them all. Today is what would you call it? In Chinese. In Chinese, it's 端午节, which means is the day that we honor the death of a famous poet, I think. And generally speaking, nowadays it's less about that, more about eating 粽子, which is kind of like a bun. Dragon Ball Festival. Yes, that one, Dragon Ball Festival. But mostly it's less about, well, they still do Dragon Ball, but mostly like my family's tradition is just eat the delicious bun-like food. It's sticky rice on the outside, yes, sticky rice on the outside, and on the inside they have a core. You can, or you don't have to get a core. There could be no core, or you could have something that's sweet or something that's savory. Your pick. Let's see. All right. All 8 requested branches are discardable. No real rebase work is worth keeping. Git cherry origin main showed only dash entries. Its workflow already present. Yep. Both commits are patch equivalent to changes already on. Yep. Every commit in the stack was already presented. Yep. Prompt promote live app token after audit rebasing in an isolate temp work tree. The only remaining unique replay hits stale conflicts against removed or obsolete promotion workflow docs. Once skipped, the rebase result was exactly with main with empty diff. Cool. It is fixing that. So, what are real candidates for opening PRs? Also, clean up remote branches. Those we can safely discard. Delete them. Yes, I know I'm not spelling delete correctly, but that's fine. Nobody cares. ChatGPT doesn't care. Oh, right, I haven't looked at YouTube. Oh, hey, League of Carnage. The app is going well. Are you teaching Rogue how to fly so you can turn it loose in the galaxy? Sorry that I missed your message earlier. The app is doing fantastic. And we just finished a new feature where we are splitting the backend and the front end, the app that you can actually look and operate. Let me just show you. It's gonna be much easier. Let's see, control room, serve. like that. Does that work? So here, I'm actually running a control room server locally, and I can do UV control room connect, and I can connect it to my local instance.
Hello, Captain.
But imagine, for example, right now, my game is running on my PC. I have done exactly the same thing over there. I started a server and I can, let's see, connect. And I can say, hey, I want to connect to the server that's running on my PC. And I can
Hello, Captain.
see what has been running, and I can issue commands from, this is my Mac, from my Mac to my PC. So I don't need to touch the keyboard on my PC anymore because the ED control room controls the game through keyboard inputs. So ideally, you want there to be another device that you can operate the keyboard freely to issuing commands. And this is the newest feature, or the newest sort of engineering work that I have done. And it's quite powerful, but it does have some minor bugs. Let's see, if I switch to game only, and if I go into the terminal, and if I turn on my terminal capture in the Windows, here we can see this is the server that's running on the Windows, and it is reporting, hey, there is a client called pro.clooney.io, and it is giving us the password that we're expecting to be connected. And right now, this is only exposed within my local LAN environment, so I don't have to worry about security or privacy risks. But now I need to, give me 1 second. I need to restart the server because we ran into some problems. I should also pull the latest changes. We'll run that again. And if we come back here, let's see, I don't need that. I also don't need that. That one. And I can do a UV control room connect.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. Oh, we have got 461 tons of steel. Should I buy steel here, or should I be selling steel here? I forgot. Let me double check. If I go back to my web view, owners of fleet carriers have long for an app that lets us jump our carrier from a phone or tablet. This would appeal to the 20,000 players who own fleet carriers. I have heard from someone else saying the FDev, Frontier Dev behind Elite Dangerous, they actively are banning players using the fleet control assistance tools. I was like surprised and shocked. Let's see, what did I want to show? Oh, right, Inara, right. That is what I want to show you, because we should be buying steel and selling at Moriarty Enterprise. If I go back to the game, actually, we do the terminal focused one. And another thing is, go back to the terminal. We are at the station. So, a recap. The game is running on the PC. The terminal you're seeing right here is running on my Mac, but I can issue command to sell the cargo from my Mac to my PC directly. And that's the magic. And I'm so happy it works. Oh,
Sale complete. Revenue
nice.
2.3 million credits.
Very nice. Love it. Hey, Crispy. How are you doing? I don't know why I say it like that. So, I have been creating this, ooh, actually, am I still showing the terminal on the Windows? I am. Idiot. Ah. How do I get back to my OBS, Windows? Please let me do it. Why don't you let me do it, Windows? OBS. Huh. Okay, now it works. Windows is just being a bit silly. Right, I was saying, I have implemented a new feature in my control room app, and now the game is running on my PC, and I am running my terminal on my Mac, but I can send commands from my terminal running on my Mac to the ED control room instance that's actually running on my PC, because that's the new feature I added.
Hello, Captain.
Hello. Let's see. We have sold all the steel, right? It's not refreshing somehow. That's another bug to fix. It thinks we still have 461 tons of steel. All right, that's another bug. But let me have a look at the code. The code changes. Remote cleanup is done. Great. Real PR candidates in the session state, and that. Borderline, likely not worth it. The protocol treat this as a historical unless you specifically want a PR. For the protocol doc lineage, its rebase integration branch was already fully subsumed by main, which makes this original a poor PR candidate. Yep. So the short answer is the only real PR line right now is session state. Also, the new prompt flow control C fixed worker is still working against. Once that lands, it should still be folded. I thought I have told you a few different things. Okay. Agent. So this one is still working. Oh, okay. It seems that it has finished-ish. Double check if the agent has finished. And remote routing state. What is that? And why is it on top of main? What does it do? Let's have a read, actually. Fixed a remote control room false positive routing active state. Aha, okay. Also, cherry pick the commit. onto from onto session state. That is our main working branch slash work tree. Now, oh, it is still trying to sell, but there's nothing to sell. It has an empty thingy. Okay, the routine is cancelled. Nice. Cool. I'm checking the prompt interrupter worker status explicitly. Then I will compare the fix remote routine state commit against that before I touch the history. If that stale routine fix is already present by patch, I will report that instead of duplicating it. Good. Good little bot. Welcome, welcome people. Double checked, the prompt flow control C agent is finished and fix commit is that, and it did not cherry picks because the meaningful stale routine fix from that branch is already present. All right, the source commit comes from an older control room shape. Sure, cherry picking it now would be the two substantial stale routine changes already on that stale worker guard snapshot publication. So the current state is okay. Yes, please. And new fix. New issue slash fix. Identified. Let me have a seat. Let me have a seat. That's right. Yes, brain is on fire. Have we fixed the issue of canceling doesn't work on prompt flow yet? Oh, also, scenario. I had a full cargo and I ran sell, which sold the full cargo. However, cargo status in app didn't update. If I run more sell command, even though in-game we had 0 cargo, control room still tries to sell. And it fails, of course. All right, the session state branch is clean and the prompt interrupt fix is a focused follow on commit. I'm cherry picking it now, then I'll verify the branch and move straight into the stale cargo investigation. All right. Right, let me check. Oh, right, what does it do? Oh, right, we canceled the cell, so it's stopped here. If we didn't cancel it, we just reset this whole thing, come back here. I do want to say, let's say we want to hold station 1. Let me grab what we should be buying in station 1, which is agronomic treatment. Station 1 name, system 1 name. It is not on land by default. Station 2, we're just buying steel. And Station 2's name is Miller Depot. And Station 2 system's name is Bernard Star. It's not on land. Galaxy map settle would be 2 seconds for sure. And we are ready to go.
Buying full cargo of agronomic treatment.
And let's see, why wasn't it working? I'm fixing in the ship event reducer rather than the cell command itself. The real failure is likely narrower than the UI text suggests. Even when cargo count reaches 0, cell with no ARG still consults stale ship.cargo inventory because market cell updates cargo count but not the in-memory manifest. I'm patching that path so the ship manifest is refreshed or reduced on trade events, and I will add a regression around repeated cell after a full unload. Okay. I am curious, why is it doing that? Apply market sell to inventory. Question. Can't we just, after buy/sell, we just query cargo.json again, rather than maintaining a in-memory state that is likely to drift. Right, my time. Show time. Flying the ship.
Integrity compromised. Taking damage.
That's fine, taking some damage. And retract landing gear.
Scan detected.
And now
Cleared. Frame shift drive online. Captain.
we
Ready
should
to
be
jump.
out of the mass lock I was just about to say. And my good little bot says, "Hey, Captain, we have cleared the mass lock. Would you like to jump to the next system?" It is calling me, so I know when I need to get back to the game. The delete thing. What delete thing?
We are dropping out of hyperspace jump, Captain.
Mm-hmm. We are.
Captain, Miller Depot is next on our list to visit.
I know. So what you're hearing right now is my project control room telling me that, hey, you have landed in the target system. You might want to take control and set up the next destination. It knows that we landed in a new system because the journal log tells us, but it doesn't know in that navigation panel, for example, the Miller Depot, which one on the list it is, because that's a purely UI state for the game. It doesn't tell anything about those UI states inside the files that we track. We track the journal logs. We track... That might be a bit too fast. Let's engage Super Cruise Assist and see whether it can help us. Maybe. Doesn't look like. Oh, it actually engaged. Nice.
Approaching Miller Depot. Requesting docking permission at Miller Depot.
Please approach the station at a safe speed and
I do need a setting for whether we're using auto docking or auto launching or not. That way, it doesn't assume we're always using auto docking. Alright, we are
Integrity compromised.
trying to land on the number 25, right? We just need to do a belly flop. Now I wish that I'm playing this in VR, because that way I have much better field of view. Landing gear, please.
400 meters from touchdown.
Landing gear deployed.
Thank you. Wait, what is not working? I feel like I was pretty spot on.
Docking complete.
Oh,
Ship is fully fueled up and repaired. Captain.
alright.
Selling agronomic treatment.
Control room, you do what you need to do, and I will have a look at what GBT has to say. Yes, we can, and for this case, it is probably the
Station
safer
demand for agronomic
approach. The
treatment
trade-off
is low at
is
0 units.
in-memory cargo state is fast
Sale
and
complete.
immediate, but it
Revenue,
can drift. Yep.
13.7 million
Rereading
points.
cargo.json
Buying
after
full
buy
cargo
slash
of
sell is more robust because it uses the game's persisted cargo manifest as the source of truth. The caveat is can lag briefly behind the journal event, so reading it too early can still be stale. The programmatic fix is a hybrid. Apply the journal event immediately so the UI reacts fast. After market buy, market sell, refresh cargo inventory from the cargo.json. If it is briefly behind, keep the journal adjusted state for that tick and let the watcher on next refresh reconcile it. Sure, sounds like a good idea. It is a slightly more complicated idea.
Setting destination to Tashiter Sector MNTB 3-6. Undocking. Stand by. Setting destination to Tashiter Sector MNTB 3-6.
Services at this starport are constantly
Ah, my turn. Let's fly it away. Woo! Come on, get off.
Taking
Ow.
damage.
Please fly safely, Commander.
Of course. Ow.
Landing gear retracted. Frame
Station
shift drive
cleared.
charging.
Frame shift drive online. Captain.
Okay, I
Ready to
fixed
jump.
the immediate stale manifest bug in the event reducer, but that is still the in-memory path since you want cargo.json to be the source of truth after trades. I'm tightening it one step further. After the market buy sell, the app will reread and resync both manifest and cargo count from it. Alright, let's go.
Jumping to the next system.
Ooh, it confirmed the exact failure mode. Sell all is correct only if app.ship.cargo inventory stays fresh. Right now, that manifest is updated optimistically from journal events, not reloaded from
We are dropping out of
cargo.json.
hyperspace jump Captain.
Yes.
Captain Moriarty Enterprise is next on our list to visit.
Okay. So now I'm just a full-time space captain rather than operating all the menus. That's kind of boring. Are you ready? Whew.
Approaching
almost didn't
Moriarty
make it.
Enterprise. Requesting docking permission at Moriarty Enterprise.
Romeo Charlie. Permission is required for
Oh,
boarding.
right, I forgot. I should have switched to this view so you can see
Engaging
better.
auto docking
Random
sequence.
designated pad number 24.
2-4. Roger that. And drop our landing gear, please.
Landing gear deployed.
All right, we're a bit far.
Taking damage.
Docking.
The ship doesn't like it.
Fully fueled up and
You're
repaired.
on the deck.
Captain.
Engaging docking restraints.
Selling
Enjoy
steel.
your stay at our facility, Commander.
So my friend is asking me, do I print my own pilot license? And my answer to him is... Who's asking? Anyway, let me have a look at the terminal. I do need to switch. I do need to switch away after this is done. I need to remember to do that. All right, fix resync cargo manifest after market event. This does what you suggested. Yeah, the control room now rereads cargo.json and resyncs plus the cargo count from that file instead of trusting drift from in-memory trade state. Cool. I kept bootstrap behavior intact, so startup still takes the initial cargo count from status.json, which matches the existing test and voids changing omitted startup semantics. Okay. I didn't realize.
Undocking. Stand by. Setting destination to Barnard Star.
All right, let's switch to that view. I forgot. What does cargo.json and status.json look like? And let's get back to the game.
Landing gear retracted.
Woohoo! Flying with a stick and in VR. Oh, feels so good. So good. Alright, it's boring stuff. Let's
Station cleared.
Oh,
Train
right.
shift drive online.
I was gonna say, now it's
Ready to
boring.
jump.
We could do with a bit more terminal view. But hey, it immediately follows along that hey, you can just jump away now.
Adjusting to the next system.
So, status.json roughly looks like this. Oh, right. We probably want to do the doc, even though I can't see the screen, just like what you have in your view, because I have this open. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, good. Push, commit, open PR for this whole branch. And did it say it did the work on that branch? Yep. Remaining server client split work. I'm gonna ask it to tell me about what's remaining. Tell me about what is remaining. Server/client work. Alright, we are going to Miller Depot. It's very close. The control room, the client and server split work seems to be doing really well. Okay, I'm going too fast. Obviously. Gotta do a loop of shame. Very nice.
Sorgon Peterson, Mike, Romeo, Charlie. Please approach the station at a safe speed and be mindful of other pilots in the area.
Sure.
Permission authorized.
Safe speed,
Head
of
down
course.
landing
Of
pad
course.
17.
Hello people, welcome to the stream. We are being a space truck driver, and mostly what I do is operating my flight sticks and my Omni throttle, just flying around. Everything else is handled by what you see here. Not this one, this is my GPT coding window, of course, silly. But it's handled by what is here. And you might be wondering, what is this thing, Nicholas? This is my ED control room project, and actually, let me send you a link. Can I grab a link from somewhere? Of course I can. I should have sent this link a long time ago. But here, for people in Twitch and for people in YouTube, if you're curious, have a look. And now I'm gonna go and park my spaceship.
Attention. Reduce speed to 100.
What if I don't reduce speed to 100? What are you gonna do with me? Woohoo!
Hull integrity compromised.
Number 17. It's right about here. Oh, you get fined? Ah, it's nothing. 250 credits. Now we are a billionaire. Well, that's not much money, but still. Plenty of money. Deploy landing gear, please.
Landing gear deployed.
Barred from entering the station. It's fine. That's fine. We landed.
Landing complete. Docking restraints engaged. Welcome to our starport,
I
Commander.
didn't get fined. You see? Right. While it is working, let me double check the progress on activity. So we have a pull request to have a look at. And can I show you the web? I can. Alright, adding remote control room session state transport, doing all that. Add bidirectional control room session transport with authenticated serve and connect flows. Introduce active operator role, resync cargo manifest from cargo, blah blah blah. Looking good, apart from the Windows testing case. It's taking a while, but let's have a look at our actions. This is our CI/CD job. Ooh, actually, that didn't run. If I go back, right, and that is successful. That's fine. As long as that is successful, that's fine. But let me double check. If I go into my settings, go into my rule sets, and go into my protected main branch rule set, and we go back to require checks. We do require iteration archive to be completed. All right. Going back to that, and going back to that, and I can go back to monitoring YouTube. All right. Oh, the main PR has been merged back to main. Call on main and call on main, please. And then I'm gonna ask it to compact. So basically, it asks the GPT to generate a summary for its future session, and it forgets about whatever it has learned in the current session. Which, generally speaking, is very helpful to reduce your token usage, but you also lose context. Depending on how important are those contexts, you might want to find a way to actually keep those important decisions, which is why I have, if you look into the repository, I have something called iteration logs. So whenever it is working with me and it makes some kind of decisions, all those gets logged into a individual file every time. So that, and we have one master file that's always programmatically generated. So that way we don't have to manage a lot of merge conflicts. Because if you do multi-branch development at the same time, if you all edit one file, you would be dealing with a lot of merge conflicts. Okay, and where are we going? That way.
Northern Peterson, Mike, Romeo, Charlie. You may access this station by submitting a prior request. Docking request approved. Plot route for approach to landing pad 32.
Number 32, here we come. Sorry, accidentally deployed my hard points.
Traffic around this facility.
Didn't mean to do that. Whee! Mr. V, did you say that? Reckless flying. How much fine should I be getting? Oops.
Integrity
Attention,
compromised.
Commander. You have not deployed landing gear.
Even if I deployed landing gear, I wouldn't be able to land in that.
Landing gear deployed.
I think it's somewhere around here.
We would like to welcome all commanders to this facility.
Hey, where's number 32? I thought it would be somewhere right here. I see 33. Oh, yeah, it's somewhere right here indeed.
Taking damage.
Hey, we landed. It works.
Landing completed. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your stay with us.
You and your Timu license. Good word. You should send them out on the stream. I should give you a text to speech. All right. Are we done? Aha. We are not done yet. It does. Somehow after the recent rework of how we buy and sell in these UI elements, it does feel like it's much more crispy, much more fast.
Cargo hold.
Plus,
at
I also
maximum
have
capacity.
things to work on. Right, and still need to move the remaining session UI state of the embedded app into the servicing. Status doc explicit here, prompt flow state, and some replay session cache still live on, even though activity history, blah, 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 blah. Now have a thing, server-side layer, do live validation, finalize the protocol shape. It works, but the schema is still treated as a draft. Decide how far the server state should go beyond in-memory LAN use. Right now, the broker server state is intentionally thin and in-memory, which is fine for local LAN control, but it's not a durable, broader session backend. Finish the server-owned session state migration, moving the prompt state, replay, open, blah, blah, blah. Okay, run live remote validation against real gameplay. Sure. For the future web clients, the current HTTP and WebSocket direction is still the right one. What you would still need later is browser-oriented auth session handling, probably cleaner capability, version negotiation, and a client implementation that consumes The same snapshot event stream without depending on textual specific behavior. So the real blocker before calling this done is not transport anymore. It is finishing the state ownership split. So the server is the true source of session state. And then proving the remote flows live. All sounds good. BT-dub have we fixed the control C. Doesn't work in prompt flow yet. After you answer this, I'm happy for you to continue. Ooh, someone making 3 million per cargo run, and that is running 1200. Is that a Panther Clipper? What kind of ship is that? So much cargo hold. Ooh, someone got a Panther. How much did you pay, like total? Including all the cargo racks, all the fancy drives. $320 million? Ooh, that's almost 0.3 billion.
Integrity compromised.
Don't have enough to get fancy drive yet. Aha, I suspected.
Scan detected.
I know. Drive's expensive.
Charging.
We should align. We are aligned.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
All right. I was gonna say, let me have a look at my terminal. Yes, that fix is merged on main. Remote Control C. Now go through the dedicated interrupt path first. So if the client is in a prompt flow, like whole/destination input, Control C cancels the prompt flow before falling through to routing cancellation. All right. I'll probably sign off soon-ish. I might want to play this with VR, but probably tonight, later. I have had enough. It's almost 3 hours now. Ooh. Observer connection lost. Received 1011. What is 1011? And is our terminal still running? Not really. Something went wrong. Yeah, something went wrong, but type cancel, type no to stay. Ooh, wait a minute. To stop the routing, type no. Let's just do no. Staying connected. No. Okay, is this still working? I'm not sure. It says connection closed. That's a bug. That's a minor bug we need to fix. Let me park the ship in space, and let's see, found a minor bug. Fix this on main. if slash when ping times out, we do not handle it gracefully, the client might be in a weird desync state. All right, that's enough data for GPT. It will figure out things itself. I'm almost happy to make a beta release of this new feature. I think we're going too fast a little bit. Definitely too fast.
Mike, Romeo, Charlie. We look forward to receiving you at this station, Commander. Please follow docking procedures and enjoy your visit. Request approved. Prep for arrival on landing pad 2-4.
Let me check the control room. No, nothing. So it basically errored out. Hello, ship.
Hull integrity.
Out. I knew it wasn't going well, but I was like, I will give it a try. Let's see what happens. 24. Okay, it's right
Taking
here.
damage.
Landing gear, please.
300 meters from
Landing
touchdown.
gear deployed.
Ow. A bit too far, Nicholas. We're trying to land. Ooh, imagine if these are the real buildings and we just smash into the real buildings in a spaceship, in a space station.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. Enjoy your visit, Commander.
Hello, Captain. Roger, Captain. We will stop hauling after this run. Station demand for agronomic treatment is low, at 0 units. Sale complete. Revenue, 13.7 million credits. Buying full cargo of steel.
The elapsed time doesn't read correct. That's a bit worrying, but hey, so far it works.
Cargo hold at
Cargo
maximum
secured.
capacity.
I think the only thing we need to do is to go back to where we started.
Stand by. Setting
back to Station
destination
1.
to Tashiter Sector MNT 3-6.
Moriarty Enterprise.
Landing gear retracted.
It has fixed it. If an established remote observer session drops, including pin timeout cases, the client backend now clears stale remote state instead of leaving the last
Frame
snapshot
shift drive
live.
online. Captain, ready to jump.
After a real disconnect, it refuses to queue more and locks observation. Pre-connection queuing still works. What I wanted to do is to reconnect.
Until next time, Commander.
I don't think ChatGPT is doing that yet.
4,
Jumping to the next system.
2, 1.
I'd like you to add retry / reconnect with
We are
exponential
dropping out of hyperspace
delays.
jump, Captain.
Yes, we are.
Captain,
And we
Moriarty
probably shouldn't be
Enterprise is
running
next on
into
our
the
list to
sun.
visit.
Funny thing, I got the flight thing controller, like the stick and the Omni throttle, and my girlfriend says she's actually really curious about how does it feel to fly a spaceship with the controllers. Oh, we almost did it. Let's do this one more time.
Approaching Moriarty Enterprise.
Oh, sorry, you are just looking at this.
Moriarty Enterprise.
Romeo Charlie, please comply with
I
all
have a
requests
bad habit to leave it on, doesn't it?
Engaging auto docking
Docking
sequence.
request approved.
That's my cue. I am the auto docking sequence. If you do like what I'm doing here with the coding, with Elite Dangerous, leave me a like, give me a follow on Twitch, or subscribe on YouTube. It will help a lot. Thank you very much. We're almost there.
2,000 meters from touchdown.
Okay.
Scan detected.
Cassian, big ship. Woo, but we made it.
Maintain current vector, Commander.
Uh-huh. Where's number 17? I say 05. Alright, I think it's the right call to end it here. I see 35. I see 17.
Please clear the access zone.
I am. Stop shouting at me. Landing gear, please. Oh, we're almost dead on.
Landing gear deployed.
Woohoo!
Docking complete.
That worked.
Ship is fully fueled up and repaired.
Confirmed. Clear to
Captain.
disembark. Enjoy
Selling
your
steel.
stay at our facility, Commander.
Alright, this is almost coming to an end. I do have a few things that I want to check. So this is like the calm stream.
Haul cycle 3 complete. Total profit 38.3 million credits. Sale complete. Revenue 2.3 million credits. Haul session complete. 3 cycles flown. Total profit 38.3 million credits.
Did we only made 38 million? Average time is like 13 minutes, so it's like 1 million per minute. That's not a lot, but it's fun. It's fun to do. Don't mind running around like that. Let's see. What do I want to do? Is I do need to search something on the Windows machine. I'm happy to keep the game in the background. I just wish there's a quick there is a quick toggle that I can control easily. Let's see. So I can set the game's FPS to just 30 FPS. So it basically becomes a... I wonder whether I can do that. It's another idea. Let me have a look at my Discord. And if I look at Elite Dangerous, Control Room, and General, Improvement Idea, something else. Sure, it's an improvement idea. Add a save/restore GPU config script. GPU graphics, graphics. Graphics configs. Can't spell, can't type. We want to search for OpenXR OBS something. Yeah, OpenXR OBS mirror. OpenXR layer OBS mirror, and we can go download the latest release. And I wonder, what does it have? We should run that script with... Let's see. Let's put it onto the desktop. That's where I have been putting things. Oops. Wrong thing. Yep. We should unzip. And we will have this install layer. We should run with as an admin. Open, send to my phone. Compress, properties. Maybe properties. Attributes. Security. How can I run it as a admin? If I open. Open with Notepad, sure. Okay, it doesn't do too much. It's basically it's adding one thing to our registry. All right. Oops. Hold. Please hold. Installation.txt. Some systems are not set up to enable the user. If this is the case, then run PowerShell as admin and run to get the current policy and check the value of the current policy. If it is not unrestricted, all right, let me grab my shell. And I can actually show you what I'm looking at in the shell, because I do have this set up. So I want to do that. Copy. And you can be minimized. Yes. It's all undefined. If it's not unrestricted, then run the following. Sure. Copy. Now, and it says now, do the installation below. Okay. Let's see. I actually want to do this myself manually. I do LS. Oh, I can see the desktop. Yep. CD B 0.2.6. Yep. And do install layer.ps1. Security warning, only run that. Do not run once. Yes. All right. After installation, can be reset to restricted. Sure. Extract the files to install. Right click, run with PowerShell to uninstall. Okay, requires step for this to work. You also need a plugin for OBS. Copy the directories data and OBS plugins from the OBS plugins dir to your install dir. Let me have a look. OBS plugin, these two needs to go into this computer, C drive, program files. Do I have OBS in program files? Yes. I will copy and I will paste. And you will need to provide an administrator permission to copy this folder. Continue. Cool. And does that just does it? Did we just do it? I don't see it. I might need to restart my OBS. Anyway, I think this is enough for one day stream. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate it. And if you are interested in similar content, give me a follow, give me a subscribe. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.